Distinguished scholars, good afternoon. Welcome once more to our sessions. It is gratifying to know that you are following us. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you for those of you rather who are liking our videos, to those who are reposting and sharing them. We are indeed grateful and indebted. And for those of you who have subscribed, thank you. Those who are yet to do so, please, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and subscribe and then gain unfettered access to our high impact videos on academic content in mathematics. Today, we are going to be examining a very important topic which is called surds. Surds. First, let's look at perfect squares. Perfect squares. What are perfect squares? They are whole numbers whose square roots are also whole numbers. Whole numbers or integers whose square roots are also whole numbers or integers are called perfect squares. Let's take some examples. Examples of perfect squares include 1. In fact, 1 is the first perfect square. 1 is a whole number. Its square root is also 1. It's a whole number. The second perfect square is 4. What is the square root of 4? 2. 4 is a whole number and 2 is also a whole number. The third perfect square is 9. 9 is a whole number. The square root of 9, 3, is also a whole number. The fourth perfect square is 16. 16 is a whole number. Its square root 4 is also a whole number. The fifth perfect square is 25. 25 is a whole number. Its square root is 5. It's also a whole number. The sixth perfect square is 36. The seventh perfect square is...
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
49. The eighth perfect square is 64. The ninth perfect square is 81. The 10th perfect square is 100. The 11th perfect square is 121. The 12th perfect square is 144. The 13th perfect square is 169. The 14th perfect square is 196. The 15th perfect square is 225. And so on and so forth. These are perfect squares. It means that perfect squares are also squares of numbers. For example, I said the 15th perfect square is 225. 225 is 15 square. I said the 14th perfect square is 196. 196 is 14 square. The 13th perfect square is 169. 169 is 13 square. So it means that we can also say, in other words, perfect squares are squares of whole numbers or integers. But there are certain whole numbers whose square roots are not whole numbers. There are some whole numbers or integers. Every time you find their square root, the answer you get are usually not whole numbers or integers. It is such numbers that we refer to as surds. Whole numbers whose square roots are not whole numbers. That is where the concept of surds comes from. This is what we are saying. The square root of a whole number or the square root of an integer that is itself not a whole number or an integer is known as surd. So every time I take the square root of a whole number that is not a perfect square, what I get is known as a surd. I hope you are coming to terms gradually with the concept of surds. Don't forget to continue to like our videos or share them or repost them, or better still, kindly subscribe to our channel. I will see you in the next video. Thank you.